Hey everyone, Community34 here and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be doing a review on the MGC 4x4. Before we begin, remember to like and subscribe for more cubing and domino videos. Anyways, let's get on with the review. Alright, so what were my first impressions when I first got the cube? Well, right out the box it was loose, very fast, and the water quality was decent. And really, the unboxing experience is really good. I decided not to film the unboxing experience because I was a bit impatient and a bit early. But what I'll say is that when you get this cube, the unboxing experience is amazing. That's all I have to say. Now for the cube itself, when I first began turning it, it was fast. Like, I enjoyed the cube a lot. Compared to my old mate, the non-magnetic Maylong 4x4 from MOU, this thing was quite horrendous to turn. But when I got the MGC, it was different. I guess because there's magnets. Yeah. So my first impressions of the cube were it was fast out of the box. Pretty dry. I actually didn't lube it after I got out of the box because the only lube I have is gonna make it faster, and I don't really like fast cubes so much. But fast cubes are, I guess, good. 4x4, the MGC 4x4 is a very decent speed. So overall, however, it's been quite a ridiculous cube. I've been using it for 3 days now. This is the 4th day I have it, and I've just been jaw-dropped by how good this 4x4 is. Like, it's stable, it's fast, and really, that's all I want in a 4x4. Like, 4x4 and Squan are my main events. I have a very good Squan and a very good 4x4 now, and this thing just helped me break my personal best 4 times. It was insane on how fast I improved, because usually my average with this was like 120. When I got this one, I immediately became sub 110. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't recommend this to everyone because I actually recommend the cube. I do recommend the cube, but I don't recommend this for everyone because it's 60 millimeters and it's very fast, and magnets on the outer layers are strong to medium, but not that strong, in my opinion. Actually, never mind. They are pretty strong. The inner layers are pretty strong. I don't recommend it to everyone because of the size. It is, like I said, it's 60 millimeters, and compared to this one where it's 59. Well, I would say that's my perfect gauge gap, 59 and 60. But for some people it could be smaller than that, because like some people might have small hands that can't fit a 60 millimeter 4x4 and can only maybe fit a 4x4 maybe to the similar size of a 3x3. So I would highly recommend, if you have small hands, I would honestly recommend the YJ Zilong Mini. It's the same size as the normal 3x3 and smaller than the YJ MGC, but if you have big hands, I highly recommend the MGC. Now, would I recommend this to a beginner? No, I wouldn't. The reason being is that this cube, while simple in nature, has a lot of accessories in the box that I'm gonna show right now. I'm gonna put up a picture here. Also, I'm gonna put up a picture of the box somewhere here as well. Yeah, it has a lot of accessories in the box that a beginner might be confused about, like why is there extra magnets, why is there extra springs and stuff. So I would honestly recommend maybe I would possibly recommend either the MOU magnetic version of the Maylong or the GMS. The GMS I guess is good because it's for beginners, but I also don't recommend the GMS 4x4 because it's 62 millimeters and based on the reviews, and I've also tried the 5x5 version, a magnet can get sprung loose from the cube, so I highly do not recommend the GMS, but if you want to get it, then be my guest. But I really highly recommend either the YJ. There is another version of this. The YJ, I forgot the name. I'll put it up on screen of the 4x4, but it's the YJ something and the magnetic version of the Meilong 4x4. These are, I've heard from the reviews, they are pretty good, and based from the Meilong's performance over time, even without magnets, it's pretty good. I just don't like because it's a little bit small for my liking, and it's also not magnetic. Yeah, so overall, I enjoyed these cubes a lot, and YJ, you have done such an incredible job in your MGC lineup based from what I've seen in the 4x4. I do plan to get the 5x5 as well because I actually currently own the GMS 5x5, and it's big in my hands. I think it's close in size with the YJ Yushi 6x6. I'll later show that in the video. But it's close to the size of a normal 6x6, but it's still smaller than a 6x6. But if you really want to get serious into speed cubing, I highly recommend the YJ MGC 4x4 as a very good choice. Or even the YJ Zhilong Mini if your hands are small. It's about, I believe, if I'm remembering, I think it's like 19 or 20 bucks. I'm gonna later fact check myself. I'm gonna put a picture of it from Speedcube Shop. Speedcube Shop right here, or in the cubicle. But yeah. So next is the prices. Okay, this is probably gonna. Don't embarrass me here, phone. My phone is being dumb. Okay. And also props to YJ. I'll say this now. YJ, you are doing some amazing job in your YJ MGC lineup. And honestly, I hope to see. I don't know why. I also hope to see more from the YJ MGC line. I mean, we've already gotten a YJ MGC 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, 5x5, 6x6, 7x7, Megamix, and Squan, which I also plan to buy. I plan to buy the YJ Squan because I heard it's pretty good and I really want to get it. My Squan right now, while it's good, I don't really like it. It locks up too. For me, it locks up a lot in my settings of Squan. But then again, it's beginner Squan, so it's pretty good. So yeah, I can't get to the cube right now. My phone is being glitchy. Anyways, so as I was saying, yeah, I think the MGC 4x4 is around $19 to, yeah, I think $19 for Filipinos. For Philippines price, it's around 1 grand or 1,000 pesos. But I managed to get mine at a certain store, on an online store for only 700. So yeah, I would highly recommend the store that I found it at. I'll be putting all the stores in the link down below when I edit this video, so that you can actually buy the cubes for yourselves. And also thanks to a friend who actually got me the link for buying the 4x4s at a cheaper price. That's what I have to say for 4x4. It's really amazing. But before we end the video, let's do a little bit of battle. But before the battle, I have something to say first. I also highly recommend two cubes that are also from YJ, which I also call the YJ budget line. The YJ Yushi 6x6 and the YJ Yufu 7x7. These are both very good cubes for the prices, and they're also magnetic. They are very good, and I will be putting prices down below. I actually got these for very expensive prices of 900 to 800 pesos each. The Yufu was one I bought, I think, all the way in the start of 2021, and the 6x6 I bought just this year. So YJ has done a really amazing job with I dropped these cubes. Hold on. There we go. Has really done a good job with all these cubes, from the YJ MGC line to the YJ budget line. I call them budgets because they're very cheap, fairly cheap, I say. Yeah, the 6x6 and the 7x7 give very good performance, but if you really want to speed solve with them, I highly suggest getting the YG MGC 6x6 7x7. I don't plan to get them because I think these are already the perfect mains for me, but if you want to get the YG MGC 6x6 7x7, I don't think they will make that much difference besides them being lighter and being a little bit more fluid or very smooth. So now, let's move on to the race. So I'll be comparing my old non-magnetic 4x4 with the MGC 4x4. Let's see how this goes. little battle with the MGC and the non-magnetic nylon. I was honestly expecting them to come out on top, which it did, with a 109.99 average. With the nylon, however, it was check it out. It was a 114, which that is very close. Now, if I were you, I would still get the MGC at its price. It's pretty good. But if you're a beginner cuber and you say, I don't want to buy the Maylong or the budget version of the YJ MGC, but do not expect that you're going to immediately get a sub 110 or sub 120. The only reason why I managed to get instantly sub 110 was because I already had experience with 4x4 and I was just being held back by a very, sorry to say small you, or by a very bad queue, which is not that bad, it's actually pretty good if set up right, but I couldn't get it right set up, so it's not horribly, but it is still turned pretty good. And it was only thanks to the MGC that I managed to get times under 110, was because of its fast speed and magnets, which can still be achieved even with a non-magnetic cube. The only reason why I managed to get those times is because thanks to the MGC I improved my speed and turning accuracy, which I could never get on this cube because it did not have magnets. And because my turning style was equipped to handle magnetic cubes. So it was not equipped to handle this, but it was equipped to handle this. So please, if you're a new cuber or you just started cubing a few months ago, getting the MGC is a good option, but please do not expect you to immediately improve from 4x4. I would suggest using the cube for around a week to see some improvements. I mean, I got my improvements in 4 days alone. Just like what I did today, which, hey, sounds pretty good, but honestly, I would recommend only a week of practicing the cube to find out if it is the cube for you. For me, it definitely is. Size, perfect turning, speed, perfect corner cutting, everything to me. So that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm Domino 34.